Tonight on the Mana Cave, part 3 of Peasant Magic adds mono blue control deck versus Travis's mono red aggro deck. Around here we're all about cheap cards and even cheaper victories. Welcome to the Mana Cave.
Hi everyone, I'm Ed.
I'm Travis.
And we are playing the third and somewhat deciding game of our series of Peasant Magic. So Peasant Magic, in case you haven't seen the other videos, it's like Pauper, where it's all commons, except we are allowed 5 uncommons, and then we just have to adhere to a predetermined banned list that you can see online.
I'm not sure, though. In Pauper, if there is a card that was previously common, can you still take it?
Yes, as long as the card was at one point common, and with Peasant, as long as the card was at one point uncommon. Because in this deck, I'm not really revealing anything because we've already played the game and we've both seen somewhat our decks. I have Clone, for example, and Clone used to be uncommon, but has now been bumped up to a rare. Same thing with like Lightning Bolt, Swords of the Plowshares. Those are all common cards, which at one point got bumped up to uncommon. So those are still considered common for these games or these decks. So
cool.
So I guess what roll to see who goes first?
Roll to see who goes first.
Now I think. Oh God. I was just going to say, I think I have a really good shot if I win the die roll.
Actually, this one, we've already, of course, drawn our cards and had a look at them, so we know we're not, neither of us decided to mulligan. And, this isn't what, like, last time when I had, like, everything set up. I'm going to have to be a little more patient in this game.
I'll make you be patient.
Just a little.
I'll teach you patience. This is going to be such a blowout. Just making sure I don't take more cards than I'm supposed to. That'd be bad.
Alright, so I get to go first.
Indeed.
I am going to play a full art mountain.
Whoa.
I'm going to pass turn 2.
Okay.
Not
what I was expecting. But...
No. Again, I gotta, place one a little different.
Alright. Play an island, and...
I'd laugh if you had a turn 1 play.
And I'll pass the turn to you.
Maybe 1/1 fairy with haste. Okay. I shall draw. Play another mountain. And I'm going to tap those 2 mountains to cast my Mardu Scout for its dash cost.
Okay.
So it has haste. Okay. Does that resolve?
Yes, it does.
I'm going to be asking that a lot this game.
Yeah.
And I will attack for 3.
For 3. I take it, so I'm down to 17.
And then I will return it
If it's
to
the
my
end.
hand at
That's
the end of my turn.
That is the end? Sorry.
Pass turn 2.
Okay. So, draw. I'm going to play 1 island. I'm going to tap both. And I'm going to cast Omen Speaker, which is a 1/3 human wizard, and when Omen Speaker enters the battlefield, scry 2. So I'm assuming that resolves.
Yep.
So I will scry 2. Double check my hand to make sure I'm not making a silly mistake. And I will... Your deck has me so worried. I barely escaped Steve's deck by the skin of my teeth. I'm going to put them both back on top. And I will pass the turn to you, sir.
Okay. Untap. I will draw. I'll play a blank mountain. And then I'm going to tap 3 mana to cast my Goblin Heel Cutter for its dash cost.
Okay.
So he attacks, whenever he attacks, pardon me. It's a 3/2 creature. Its dash cost is only 3, so I gotta cast it. And then it has haste. Whenever Goblin Heel Cutter attacks, target creature can't block this turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to make your... when I attack, I will make your guy there not be able to block.
Okay.
And
fair enough.
attack.
Fair enough. And so I take 3. Another 3. So I'm down to 14. A lot of quick damage.
End of my turn. I return my Goblin Heel Cutter to my hand before Ed has a chance to with the spells. And then I pass the turn to Ed.
Alrighty. So, untap. I'm going to play an island. I'm going to tap 1 blue and cast Portent. Portent is a sorcery. Look at top 3 cards of target player's library, then either shuffle that library or put those 3 cards on top of the library in any order. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. So that would be your upkeep. So I'm assuming that resolves.
Yes, that resolves.
It could be a mono red counter deck. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to shuffle my library
Shuffle away.
because I'm not happy.
I'm going to just take a random pose.
I'm going to take so long to shuffle. Oh, no, you're not holding the pose.
I'll do a funny little story. So when you're editing video and you click on a single frame, your face, your friend's face, whoever's face would always be like this. And you're like, I kind of want to take a picture of that. Screen capture and send it to them and be like, you look stupid. But that's not nothing to do with your friends who trust you with stealing their soul through video cameras and such. But I'm tempted to.
Or you can use it as the YouTube thumbnail for the video.
Ed drinks and plays Magic.
I am going to pass the turn to you, and on your upkeep, I will draw a card.
Of course. My upkeep.
Okay, subject to draw a card.
I'm untapping. I gotta draw a card too, unless that's some kind of...
No, you still get to draw. Which is special that I get to draw a card.
Special, huh?
Special. So special.
Okay. I'm going to play land.
Okay.
I'm going to tap that one I just played to cast my Monastery Swift Spear.
Sounds good.
Okay. And then I'm going to tap 3 to attempt to cast my Goblin Heel Cutter for its dash cost.
Okay, I'm going to tap 2 blue and cast Miscalculation. Counter target spell unless its caster pays an additional 2.
Oh, didn't calculate for that.
That still acts towards her. Oh no, because that's a creature spell.
Creature
that's right.
spell.
Sorry,
So
I was
her prowess does not.
But if I ever do counter one of your regular spells, her prowess still triggers. So
I know. And she attacks for 1.
and I will block.
Okay.
No, she survives. She survives, right? She's a 1/2, isn't she?
1/2. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being... Alright. Then
Did I throw you off by not attacking with the creature I had on the board last turn?
No.
Even though you had no blockers whatsoever? No?
No.
Okay, because I just realized I did
You
that
know,
now.
1/3?
The 1/3, but
Who
I
would
just...
have been tapped? Did she have vigilance? I think it's fair to assume I would have been tapped.
No, she wasn't tapped or anything. I never attacked with her.
No, I know, but
I
you
just
wanted to
forgot.
keep her, I'm guessing, as a blocker to do what you just did.
Yeah, we'll say I did. Yes, we'll say that. It certainly wasn't a horrible mistake on my part.
I shall pass the turn to you, sir.
My turn. Okay. Untap all those land. I'm gonna play another island.
Switch land now.
I'm gonna tap 2 and cast Omen Speaker, and I'll scry 2. Put 1 on top and 1 on the bottom.
Those are literally terrible cards to me.
And I am going to swing in to do at least 1 point of damage to you this entire game.
I'll drop to 19.
Out of respect. Alright, pass the turn to you.
Okay, I shall untap, untap, and draw. You don't have any bonuses with my upkeep on that one? No.
I gotta uncork my... Sorry, I want to do a quick second.
Your Pepsi? Uncork your Pepsi?
My generic pop that has no brand name.
Let's give them off as all beeps. So this is turn 5. I'm playing a land.
Okay.
Okay.
If you must, you must.
Tap 3 to attempt to cast Lightning Talons.
Oh my goodness.
It's an enchantment aura. Target creature gets +3/+0 and has first strike.
Okay. So that resolves.
Okay. 2.
And that triggers her prowess.
That triggers her
as well,
prowess, so she becomes a 4/2 with that, but a 5/3.
Okay.
I hate that. And then I'm going to attack with her. 5.
5. Okay, I'm going to tap 2 blue and cast Boomerang. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. And I'm going to... On the Swiss... No, the Swiss Spear. I think I'll go with the Swiss Spear this time.
I hate blue. I hate blue.
I enjoy it.
Second part of my main phase, then I will tap 2 to cast my Mardu Scout for its regular cost.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass the turn to you.
Alrighty. So I'm tapping.
Sigh is about all I can say.
I'm going to play land, an island. And I'm going to tap 3 and cast Mana War. And that when Mana War comes into play, return target creature to owner's hand. So I'm going to return that to your hand. And I am going to swing in with both my Omen Speakers.
Okay, so that's 2 damage total?
2 damage total.
Down to 17.
And I am going to then pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap, untap. Draw. Play another mountain. So I'm going to tap 2 and tap 2 to cast my Mardu Scout for its dash cost.
Okay.
And I'm tap 1 to tap my Monastery Swift Spear. That wouldn't have mattered because it's creature, not non-creature. Okay. So I'm going to attack with both.
Alright. I will block the Monetary Swift Spear
Monetary?
with my Mana War.
Okay.
Monetary Swift Spear? I said monetary, didn't
You
I?
said monetary.
Monastery Swift
Monastery.
Spear.
Okay.
She could be into money. I don't know. You know what monetary is? Yeah, she was I could be wrong.
She dies, he lives.
Yes. I take 3 though.
You do take 3. And then
That puts me down to 11.
I'm also going to attempt to cast 1 mana Goblin Grenade. Sacrifice him.
Okay. I'm going to...
I hate blue.
You may return 2 islands to your control. Sorry. You may return 2 islands you control to their owner's hand instead of paying Gush's mana cost. Draw 2 cards. So I'm going to return these 2 islands to my hand and draw 2 cards.
Did it say untapped mountains? Did it say untapped mountains? You may return 2 islands.
Oh yeah, no, it's just return 2 islands you control.
Didn't you return
2 tapped, yeah.
Okay.
Because there's that is
No, I'm
literally
just
the
wondering.
only casting cost.
Yeah.
As long as I put 2 islands I control back into my hand. Now that's still on the stack. That resolved, draw 2 cards, but that's still on the stack. I'm going to tap 2 blue and cast Boomerang on your goblin to bounce it back into its hand. Oh no!
No, I looked this up. That is part of the cast.
Oh, so
If
it's
you
not
want-
even. It's technically not even. It's not
you
even on
can-
the board.
You can check it on the...
Oh no, that's
You
fine.
probably
That's, you
should.
know what? I 100% believe you. Then I 100% believe you. No, I
Okay.
100% believe you. I know.
you can-
I know you would check that first. So
You can counter that, but you can't destroy the creature or whatever.
that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I got you.
You feel me, so?
I feel you. I feel you. In that case, I'm going to tap 1 island. I'm going to cast Brainstorm. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. So, 1, 2, 3. These 2 on top. All right. So now that results. So I take 5. Right? You're doing it directly to me. I'm
Directly
assuming.
to you,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Again,
I'm at 6.
that may prove not to be the wisest, but it's worth a shot anyway.
6. Okay.
Okay, and then I will pass the turn to you.
Alrighty. I'm going to play an island. And I'm going to swing in with Omen Speaker and Man of War.
Okay. I have no blockers to declare.
Okay, so then damage, and then 3 damage.
Bump down to 14.
And I pass the turn to you, sir.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Okay. Going to attempt. Cast. Crowan Crusader. He's a 1/1 with heroic. Whenever I cast a spell that targets him, I gotta put a 1/1 red soldier creature token with haste onto the battlefield. He's common.
I'm going to
Just tell me graveyard or hand.
tap 3 and cast Exclude. Counter target creature spell. Draw a card.
Graveyard.
So I'm not going to draw a card.
Then I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay.
And I will sigh and just get my chin comfortable on my hand there.
I'm going to play an island. And swing in with my Man of War and my Omen Speaker.
Down to 11.
This is closer than I thought it would be.
No, because I can always what happens. I'll get the 1 or 2 burn spells I need and you'll counter them. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
And I will pass the turn to you, sir.
Untap. Draw. Say. I will attempt to cast Dragon Fodder. It's a sorcery. I gotta put 2 1/1 goblin creature tokens onto the battlefield.
Okay, that resolves.
One, two. Then I will simply pass the turn to you.
Pass the turn to
Because
me?
I don't have haste.
Okay.
I'll look at my card like I don't already know the answer. Like, today I maybe have haste? Your chumps. I got my chumps.
Goblin Grenade is instant speed, is it not?
I don't know. You're asking what kind of my...
Can I look through your graveyard for a second?
Sorcery speed.
Sorcery speed?
It's sorcery speed. Sorcery. Additional cast. Yeah. The one you're thinking of this instant is... Cannon Fodder? Or... No. Collateral Damage. That's it. It's also a common. However, that's any creature and only 3 damage.
Because I have a play. I'm just worried about it. Because I think there would be a better choice later on. I'm going to... swing in with my Man of War.
You clear no blockers.
Okay, so take 2 damage.
So that's a 6. Where's my 9? There's my 9.
And I'm going to pass the turn to you.
It's like it's pointless playing, because you know no matter what, especially when you have like 6 cards and 6 mana.
I don't think it's pointless. I think you've got a very good shot at this.
I'm going to tap 1 to attempt to cast Goblin Grenade.
Okay.
Do you want me to choose a token?
Which one? Yeah, which token are you gonna?
This one.
That one. Okay.
Can the camera see that?
I'm gonna tap 2 and cast Snap. Return target creature to owner's hand. I'm gonna do it on the other one.
Okay.
Now, because I couldn't do it to that one, correct? It would still go off.
Correct.
Correct. Okay. And then untap two lines. So I'm gonna untap those 2 lines.
Okay.
So
damage.
I take 5 damage. I'm down to a 1. A 1.
Pass the turn to you.
Okay.
I know.
This is a nail biter, man. This is a nail
It's
biter.
getting there. It's more like a middle finger giver, I like to call it. As much as I don't like playing blue, I hate playing mono blue. How much more? Especially when I'm playing a weak spell, weak deck to mono blue.
I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to swing in with those 2.
Okay. I will take 3 and drop to 6.
Okay.
Assuming you have no other combat tricks you would like to play?
None at the moment, no.
Well, it's combat, so a combat trick would be a good time to play.
I'm going to play an island and pass the turn to you.
Pass turn back to you.
Pass turn back to me. I'm going to tap 2 blue.
Are you doing something on my end step, or?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry. I'm doing something on your end step before I start my turn. I'm going to cast Boomerang on Omen Speaker and return the permanent to my hand. Okay?
Okay.
And now we'll go to the end step. Or we'll go to my turn, I guess. So. Okay. I'm going to tap 2 and cast Omen Speaker. So I can scry 2. That one goes on top. That one goes on bottom. Going to play an island. I'm going to attack with the Man of War and the Omen Speaker.
I will drop to 3.
To 3.
To 3.
Okay, and I will pass the turn to you.
You'll toy with me while I draw a card. Think it's. I will attempt to cast Monastery Spear.
Okay, that resolves.
Okay. I will then pass the turn to you.
Pass the turn to me. Okay.
Because prowess works not on if it's not your turn, right? It's whenever you cast. So if I cast like a combat trick,
yeah, whenever you cast it.
Okay.
So then I'll go draw. I'm going to tap 3 and cast Man of War. Bounce that back to your hand, and then I'm going to swing in for 3.
That's game.
That's game. Well, I'm gonna shake you with my
hands are
my
cold, but
incredibly
they're not
cold
sweaty,
hand. Not
but-
not as cold as mine. Your hands are like a furnace compared to mine. That was a really good game.
That was exactly what I expected.
Really? Because I was.
No help. No help.
This deck has so few lands in it by comparison to a normal 60-card deck, and yet I was getting so many lands in the middle of the game, surprisingly, against
Me
you
too.
and Steve. So.
I run 20, and you saw I had,
Yeah.
plus of course the last not it's a terrible bluff, but it was a land card.
Right, yeah, so that's the exact same amount that I was running as well, too.
And
so.
I should have went to 19. I mean, one land's not going to make a huge difference, but it might have.
Some have even mentioned on when we were researching on it, you probably saw this, some were like pulling off ones with like 18 land.
Yeah.
And I know this one, I tested out and it will function if I even have one island, but a brainstorm. I need basically, if I have those 2 cards in my opening hand, I will actually continue even with 1 land. So
I kept the starting hand. 4 of my 7 cards were lands, but I had 2 really quick cards that could keep bouncing. And but
that was a really good game, and that is like it's the same, I'll say the same thing I said about Steve's. I thought that was a really strong deck. So.
I thought it was 2, and then it didn't win.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I finally broke my losing streak against you, which is kind of nice.
Streak it was, but you had 1 life. Let's not brag about
It's
it.
like 3 games. 3 games I lost in a row to Travis. So yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our Peasant match. We probably will do this again.
Yeah.
Because I do like this deck.
Though probably our next set of Mana Caves are going to involve somehow Oath of Gatewatch, because that should be coming out by the time this is said and done, I think.
I'll buy 1 pack.
We will draft with 1 pack each. We will have 15 card decks with 1 land. Anyway, see you guys later.
Thanks for watching.
Hey folks, Ed here from the Mana Cave, and I just wanted to thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or advice, please leave that in the comments section below. You can also like the video, or better yet, subscribe to the channel by clicking the annotation above. In the meantime, take care everyone, thanks again for watching, and may your mulligans be few and far between.